play dates are so important for puppies. Yes, that is why. Hey, Nick Brown, what's up? How's it going? Everett James Hogue, hello. Hope I said your name correctly. Um, remember that cut? That cut on my finger? I'll put a little pain oil on there right now. See how it feels. Been working all day doing stuff. Me and Rogan had some running around to do. Still waiting on that frickin' ECM, man. Those motherfuckers. You know, it's like people just show themselves for exactly who they are, and you always want to give people a chance to kind of rise above and prove you're wrong, and they never do, man. There's always fucking disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. I'm not talking about all people. I'm just talking about the people who have a tendency to disappoint you from the beginning. It's some people just don't change, you know. And you know, one of my favorite movies in the world was, oh, Zane, thanks for dropping a digit already, buddy. Love it. You got the clean glass. You get to dirty my glass, bro. Fucking A. I'm excited. Cool, man. Let's pack a bowl. I'm so glad that you thought about me, Zane. Wonderful. When people come in here and they think about me, it's nice. Instead of thinking about themselves, man. I know when you drop that digit, I know you're thinking about me, and it means a lot, bro. Thank you. And you know, Groundhog Day, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's definitely in my top movies. Um, and it's also a very popular movie. It is one of the top movies of all time. It's like number 38. Um, so I'm in good company there, but there's something going on inside Groundhog's Day that I think we could all learn something from. You know, that whole repetitiveness of life and how nothing today is the same. And you know, something like Groundhog's Day is actually kind of like comforting to watch because he doesn't have to worry about putting a fucking mask on. He doesn't have to worry about social distancing. He doesn't have to worry about infecting other people with COVID. He's going out, he's in huge crowds of people, he's bumping into people, he's touching people, you know, and it makes you really think about the way life used to be, and it makes me wonder, will we ever get it back? Will we ever have a Groundhog Day type life again where we're in huge crowds and we're not worried about infecting each other, where we could touch and hug and shake hands? Coffee thoughts. Got some of that super dank. Zane, you are the only one who dropped a digit on me, Zane. I want you to know that. I want you to know it means something to me, bro. I don't smoke unless you drop a digit, guys. I need you guys to share this and then come in and tell me that you shared it like Nick Brown just did. Thank you, Nick. Yes, drop those digits, guys, please. Like rain. The digits should fall like rain. Okay? So it's Zane Andrews is dirtying up the bong. Way to go, Zane. Congratulations on that. We'll call this one bottom of the hour. We'll just start it off like that. Cheers. Let you see the smoke in the glass. Harley doesn't know I fed him already. I've gave you food. You have no idea. I literally fed you. Come on. Look. Look. Look, Carlos, I fed you. I fed you, buddy. Carlos doesn't give a shit. The whole point was for me to not have to get up during the show. And here I am. Anyhow, Zane, thank you for that bong rip. Yeah. Oh, nice hot coffee with creamer and whipped cream to soothe my throat after a nice bong rip. The Roxor's running great. I took that for a nice drive today with the dog. Really has a lot of power today. You know, I've learned how to drive it around here really well. You know, I know exactly how to shift it to keep my power going. I shouldn't have to do that at all. You know, you just press the accelerator and it should go. But today it was dropping down gears, no problem. Hey, Rob Mulligan, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Robert, did you see my famous chair exercise yet? I'm so proud of it. I realize I need to do it more though because I hurt my arm lifting my dog up, putting him in my Jeep because it's so high up. I have to lift him up so high it hurts my left arm. Yeah, bro, check this out. Get in a chair, like any kind of a chair with arms on it, and lift yourself up in the air, and then lift your legs up as high as you can, and do couch squats. That sounds good too. And then abs. Oh boy, I'm telling you, man, it's helping me out a lot. You know, when you're going to sit down in a chair, generally, you're going to not work out. You're doing the opposite. So what a great thing. Every time you sit in a chair, if you actually do a little exercise, it would be so counterproductive for the detriment of your body, right? It's counterproductive to hurting yourself. I don't know if that makes sense. It doesn't really make sense. Using the word counterproductive is wrong, but you know, it's probably when you go to sit down in a chair, you're not doing anything. It's my elbow. It's more my, did I say shoulder, bro? It's my fucking elbow from lifting up Rogan. Yeah, let me pull up a Zoom, bro. Careful, you are going to hurt yourself. I hope not. So that's the whole point of me doing it, is to not hurt myself. Robert, there is the link, brother. Come join me. Would love to have you. And plus, I've got Steph Zamorano coming tomorrow, so make sure that everything's working properly, you know, and do a Zoom chat. Great time to do a Zoom chat, you know, and just test everything out. Make sure my audio is working. Work on how we're going to do the window here. Please email it to me. Email it? Oh, there you are. Can you tag me when Steph goes on, please? No, Karen, just fucking Jesus Christ. Are you gonna fucking piss me off again, Karen? Are you serious? Why don't you just show up on time when Steph goes live? I told you, it's gonna be between noon and 1 tomorrow. Just fucking be here. You think I should stop everything I'm doing? I'm doing a goddamn interview with Steph Zamorano. And you want me to fucking personally tag you, Karen? You little narcissistic bitch. Jesus fucking Christ. Still no, I don't have any audio from you yet, brother. There's always an audio, always with the audio. So I think you have to unmute yourself, Robert. I'm just gonna make sure my sound is on. Oh, I hear something.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hey. I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you great.
Okay, cool. Let me turn off my laptop. I can hear you in the other room. Hold on.
Hey, everybody, this is Robert Mulligan. Him and I have been friends for years. We've been business partners. And he's been on the show. If you want to see interviews with me and Robert, you can go to naysgarden.com. You'll also notice that I wear clothing all the time that's from Robert, that he designed, and you can get from him by going to his websites, which are fucker.info, it's fucr.info, and pufftuff.net. That's PUFFTUFF.net. What you got there, Robert? What you got? Show us what you got. Show us what you got. He's doing some dabby dabs.
Some Gelato 41.
Ooh, Gelato 41. Son. Gelato 41 rhymes with son. I love it. We're going to have to use that a lot.
Yeah, I remember you telling me before that you had rotator cuff pains in your shoulder before, and now you're saying it's in your elbow?
Yeah, elbow sore.
Yeah, I can show you a couple of things that fixed mine, man. I had that problem really bad for a while. When I first started working out, I had to stop for a while because my shoulder was fucking killing me. It was a rotator cuff injury, which happens all the fucking time with people, you know. And there's just certain like therapeutic exercises or whatever you can do that'll correct that shit and put it in a position that it won't get hurt again. And there's stuff with your elbows and such as well too that I can show you. If you want me to show you real quick, it'll take like 5 minutes.
No, you take as much time as you want, brother.
How dare you? I don't have that much time.
How dare you? You never do. You never do.
I know.
You are a hard to get guy. So I'm just excited when you do have time.
Let me try to set this up so you can see. I think that's going to show up. Bear with me.
Hey, Brian, what's up?
All right, cool. Can you see me?
Yes, I see you. Yeah, I see you.
So look, if you just take like a band, right? You just take a band. And then put it around something solid.
Okay.
You know, like that. Put it so when you bend your arm like this, it's about at that level. You see?
Okay.
And then you grab that with your arm facing out. Stay like this. And keep your elbow and shoulder tight against your body. You don't need to press it in, just keep it there. And then you just go like this.
I got you. Kind of like a door hinge.
And then you exactly. And you go the other side. And you just do a bunch of those, going back and forth.
Right.
And that basically works your rotator cuff back here.
Cool.
Okay? So when you go like that, it's flexing your rotator cuff, which is basically putting your shoulder that sits in a socket back where it needs to be so the tendons aren't wrapping around the front. Because a lot of people have that fucked up posture.
Right. Me.
And it's not just, hold on, sorry. It's not just the fucked up posture. It's like a lot of people that work out, you know, they only work their front. They do a lot of benching and a lot of curling, and, you know, they want to be all buff in the front. They forget their back.
Right.
And so, like, you can always tell those types of people because when you see them, let me see if I can back up a little. When you see them, like, in a mirror, you know, they'll be like flexing, like, kind of beefy towards the front. You know what I mean?
Right.
Instead of, like, shoulders back with like back muscle or whatever. I don't know how to explain it, but it's your rear delt and your rotator cuff that you're really working with that movement.
Right.
And it strengthens and tries to keep it back. And then the other thing is face pulls. You can do that with the same band. You just wrap it around something a bit higher up. I'll show you. I wrap mine on this chin-up bar right here.
Nice.
And I'll put it there.
That's awesome, bro.
That way it's above your head, and you have the band hanging there, and you grab with both arms. Imagine my other arm is right there, grabbing the other side of the band, and then you basically are pulling it back like this. So like when you pull it back, if you can look in the mirror, it's kind of hard to see without light.
Oh boy.
Your arm is back.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So like you're pulling it back, and then you want to try to keep your hand and fist
Just
behind
moving
your
that.
shoulder a bit.
Just
You're
moving
pulling
that.
back.
It's a
You're pulling back.
movement.
It's called a face pull.
It's
You see people do rows. It's like a row, except you're pulling it towards your face.
It's good.
Both arms, you know. Imagine both arms. I'm holding the phone right now, so I can't do
Right.
it proper, you know.
Right. I got you.
But if you do that little rotator cuff thing, you know, on the edge of something, that'll
Right.
work your rotator cuff, keep your shoulder nice and tight. That'll really fucking help a lot. It'll help posture too. Like I've been able to really, you know, not fully fix, but working towards better posture.
Right.
You know, I always used to slouch a lot more, but now since I've been doing this shit, it's like it kind of keeps my shoulders straight, you know?
Right.
And then those face pulls do the same fucking thing. And then as far as your elbow pain, you want to make something like this, because I had that really bad. Let me show you what I made. I made this, you know, a couple years ago to fix it.
It was
You
nowhere
basically can
near.
take-
It was nowhere near as bad as tennis elbow. This one that I've got. I've had tennis elbow before. That is really bad. This is just like, you know, just a little aggravation.
Well, it also depends, tennis elbow or golfer's elbow, whether it's inside or outside
Right.
of your elbow.
Right.
But you can fix both that shit with something like this. If you put a weight on the end of like a bar,
Okay.
like right here, I just have a 5-pound weight and then some padding.
Okay.
And then I'll put my arm on the edge of a bench, nice and flat, so it's
Okay.
just resting.
Okay.
And then I'll go like this,
Oh, I got you.
and then I'll go this way with
Okay.
5 pounds. Now, you might not be able to do 5 pounds at first. You know, you can literally do that with like a pound, and you'll feel it.
Right.
But you'll be able to build it up. And what that's doing is that's strengthening your, you know, the tendons and muscles that fuck with your tennis elbow and golfer's elbow.
Right.
To strengthen, reinforce those tendons and muscles, so you don't get those injuries anymore.
Right.
And
That's awesome.
trust me, I had the bad shoulder shit, the bad golfer's elbow shit for a while, and it was really fucking up my workout and my scheduling because I felt like on certain days I just couldn't do certain exercises, and I hated it. And then I started doing these sort of therapeutic exercises that I learned from Athlean X, online, awesome YouTube channel. He used to be the physical therapist training coach for the Mets back in the day. So he does all his training is therapeutic based. It's very anatomically based to fix and do things by science, not just by bro science or whatever it's called. So when I started learning from him how to do the rotator cuff shit, how to do the tennis and golfer elbow stuff, there's a couple other things you can learn from him. He really promotes face pulls too to get that scapular, whatever, shoulder stuff to sit in the right place. I don't know all the proper terminology, he does. But once I started doing all that shit, man, my shoulders, my elbows, they don't hurt. I can lift more weight. I never get hurt working out. I work out 7 days a fucking week lifting weights, man.
It's awesome.
And it's, I get gains on losing weight. It's on a constant, and I don't hurt myself anymore because I've incorporated these things into my routine. You know what I mean?
How much do you weigh, Rob?
Now I'm like 180.
You and I are the same fucking weight.
Yeah, like 180.
We're the exact same weight. So funny. So, you know, I've always, you know, thought about, you know, whenever you get hurt or something like that, is that, you know, you're supposed to rest the muscle and let it heal, and then you just end up injuring it again. You don't strengthen it. And these are really great exercises so that you can prevent that from happening. Next time I swing a freaking golf club. Bro, I haven't swung a golf club in literally in 10 years because that's how I initially hurt my elbow, was swinging a freaking golf club.
And see, I hurt mine, and I've never played golf. You know what I mean? Like, that shit can happen.
Right? So, do you even dab, bro?
But yeah, it's totally true.
Do you even mix Mixersons, bro?
That athlete and X guy, man, he says that same shit you just said. Not the Mixerton, but he says all the time. He's like, you know, people get injured and then they feel like they have to take time off, like a month or 2 or 3 months to heal their shoulder, and it makes it worse when you get back in. It's horrible.
It makes your
tendon tighten up.
I've re-injured myself so many times.
Yeah.
I had the pleasure of having some physical therapy about maybe 2 years ago. I went to somebody. I remember it was 2 to 3 years ago, and I was able to rehabilitate muscle groups, but you know, I didn't stick to it, and I probably should have. And the reason why I injured myself this time is from lifting my freaking dog. He's 65 pounds, and I can feel it when I go to pick him up. I do it with my left arm, and I kind of scoop him from the belly and the chest at the same time, and I can feel me pulling this muscle every time I do it when I'm bent over and I pick him up. And man, I'm really looking forward to just being able to do that and not feeling pain when I do it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, just get a light exercise band or one of the sets that has a bunch of different bands. Like, I picked up a set.
That's cool. I was going to use a bungee cord.
You know, yeah, you can use that. See, I have a bunch of different ones or different tensions and stuff. Like the face pulls, I use, you know, a couple of them. With tricep push downs, I'll use all of them because I don't have a cable system. You know, I just have free weights.
You know, speaking of cables and bungee cords, funny story, Rogan ate one a few weeks ago, and he started throwing up. All that he would eat, he would throw up. He would eat, he'd throw up, and then finally he started eating, and he would start going to the bathroom again. And you know, it took a while, and then everything was fine. It took like 3 days, and then everything was back to normal. And I never noticed there's a pile of dog shit in my yard, and it's got a fucking bright red, fucking piece of bungee cord, man. And it's right in his poop. You can see his poop is all around it and shit. Funny story.
So funny.
Funny story, man. He ate a freaking bungee cord.
Well, it's funny. You remember I said that? That same shit happened to Joe, our dog.
Right.
You know, he had a stomach ache. He was upset. He was still eating and stuff, but he was like sick and throwing up and everything. And then like after a couple days, he shit out a toy.
Oh.
You know?
Beep. Did it go? When he pooped it out, did it go squeak? Squeaky toy. That's a skit. Yeah. There you go. There's a fucking skit right there for one of your shows. A dog eats a bunch of squeaky toys, and every time he poops it out, he's outside, and you hear the squeak, beep, and you're like, he pooped out another toy. Hey, Bobby, I think that one was your rubber ducky. You go get your rubber ducky now.
Yeah, instantly pick it up, start squeaking.
With the poop all over. Oh my God, it's perfect for you. I love it. That's you, bro. We just wrote one. Put it in the can. We got one down. Just a 12-second, a little 12-second video.
All right. I got to go soon because I need to start cleaning up and getting ready.
All right.
Let's take a dab.
All right, I'm ready to heat. You've got.
Let me see here.
Do you want me to start heating now, or should I wait?
I need to start. Oh yeah, start heating now because I'm emailing it. I'm ready.
Oh shit, your email's on all day. Rob, don't play.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta turn it down. Hold on. I forgot I was cleaning it. Hold on, let me turn it down.
Nice. Put that thing on 999, huh? 999.
Yeah, 1,100.
Nice. And guys, everybody watching, you can do that with a torch too. If you want to clean your TI, just hold your torch on your titanium nail for about 2 or 3 minutes and get it orange hot, and then you could take a metal implement and just scrape the carbon right off. But make sure you don't flick it up in your eye.
Yeah.
Because it'll flick around and shit. Like little pieces of rock chipping off of there.
Yeah. Oh man, I had shatter. I was breaking off a piece of shatter to take a dab like a week or so ago, and it was like really hard shatter. And when it broke, like a shard went into my fucking eye, and like I could see it, like in the mirror, I could see like a chunk of shatter stuck to my eyeball, and I couldn't get it. It was like stuck. And it was burning, like my eye was watering. I could feel it, like something scratching, and all I could do was keep blinking and letting my body heat eventually melt it and soak it in or whatever, so it went away because I couldn't get it off. It was like stuck to my eyeball.
and then you were high for 12 hours.
Just my right eye.
Yeah.
Just my right eye was like so lazy and fucked up and falling asleep and shit.
Everything was all psychedelic out of that eye.
Yeah.
Just done cleaning. I'm making dinner right now. I'm making mixed vegetables, steak, mashed potatoes. All right, I better hit this before it cools off too much. Cheers, brother.
Let's do it. I've got some lemon slushy here. I'll hit.
Nice.
Where am I? Actually, I'm gonna do a mixie. I'm gonna get some of that. Yeah, now I got the lemon with the gelato, which I just dropped. Let me take that shit out. There we go. Lemon with gelato.
Cheers. Take a dab out of life. Oh, that's good.
Hey. I always try to dab and then hold it for the walk back to the living room.
Yeah.
It's a rough one, but it's worth it.
I know, and then when you exhale, you're so high. You're so high. That whole 3 to 5 second rule. Those poor people. I feel so bad for them. They'll never know the joy of holding hits in.
Yeah.
And getting the full enjoyment out of them.
And sometimes, if it's a real big dab, and I know me and you have talked about this like, I don't know, 10 fucking years ago, maybe even longer ago when we first started dabbing, whatever, but take a big hit and hold it. Sometimes if I can, most of the time I can't because it's a big dab, but if I can, I'll exhale like half of it, inhale, get myself a little more oxygen, hold it a little longer, and then exhale all of it.
Exactly. Yeah, and like I'll do that just to kind of show off when I'm doing the show and I'm blowing smoke rings, and I'll stop blowing smoke rings and I'll say something to somebody and then I'll start blowing smoke rings again. And if you inhale a little oxygen in, it soothes your esophagus. You just take a little air in and hold it even longer.
Oh yeah.
It's healthy.
Even sometimes, like, I'll take a big dab and I'll feel like I've taken the biggest dab I can and there's no more room in my lungs. And then when I start feeling lightheaded or whatever, from lack of oxygen, I can sometimes just like, you just get a little bit
of air. Yeah, you put a little bit of air in there and you're fine. And you can hold even
You
longer,
can
right?
hold it.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you can hold it longer.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's breath tech. I love it. It's important. People, and of course, you and I are good at it because we're both singers. We've got good lung control, you know.
Yeah.
You
All
guys,
right, cool. I'm gonna get going.
well,
But
before you leave,
don't forget those therapeutic
I'm
exercises.
not. I just wanted
And try
before
to
you.
look up.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Try to look up what?
I was gonna say, and look up Athlete and X.
Okay. Now, before
if
you
go-
leave,
yeah, you
Athlete
can
and
go to
X,
his channel and see.
Athlete and X on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Rob, do you have anything you want to promote right now while you're on the show? Is there anything you want to push out there? While you have my audience's ear?
Nothing major. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow we're playing Cyberpunk live on the Cyberpunk Uncensored Twitch channel. If anybody's into role-playing games and shit and you want to watch, we're doing a Christmas giveaway. We're giving away a subscription to Sirenscape, which adds sounds and stuff to your game.
Nice.
Which there's the root songs and some of the official
Oh,
Cyberpunk
that's his
sound
old
sets and
band,
stuff.
everybody, and his band was
Yeah.
awesome. I sing the songs still to this day.
And then,
Fucking great shit.
yeah. And we're giving away the Cyberpunk Red Rulebook, the new one that just came out, and we're giving away an Elderwood Academy case and a Lion Banner Games map.
Awesome.
But anyways, if anybody wants to do that, it's on twitch.tv/Cyberpunk Uncensored.
I'm so glad I asked you, and there's actually people in the chat right now who are saying, hell yeah. And the other thing I want to say is thank you, man, for coming on and helping me with these exercises. I know they're going to help me, and I'm going to use them, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No problem, dude. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Take care, brother.
Take care.
All right. So, that was Robert Mulligan, everybody. And if you want to see the full interview with Robert Mulligan that we had, several months ago, you can go to naysgarden.com and see the interview. And of course, his two websites for getting the apparel, which is fantastic. His clothing is the best. You'll love it. It says things like cannabis kills cancer. Shows the freshest big boy and says only big boys take big. I take big boy dabs, and it shows he holding whatever. You guys need to go there and see pufftuff.net, pufftuff.net, and his other website is fucker.info, fucr.info, fucker.info, Freedom Union Cannabis Revolution. Fucker. Freedom Union. He was calling it cannabis before any of us. He started that shit, man. Rob started all of it. He was way ahead of the curve on cannabis, guys. Way, way, way. Everybody was, everybody was at home smoking their pot and calling it weed. And he was starting the Freedom Union Cannabis Revolution, and nobody knew what it was about. Nobody understood it, man. And now it all makes total sense. He was so far ahead of his time. This is way more than 10 years ago. Something to think about, guys. If you don't know who Rob Mulligan is, now you might know a little something. He's worth following. Maybe go check out that Cyberpunk Uncensored, They have a lot of fun playing that game. I've sat in on a few sessions. I've listened in on a few myself, I must say. You guys, am I providing you content here? Or, literally it's 3:13. And nobody except for B-Dog has said anything since literally 12 minutes ago, guys. Really, 12 minutes. For 12 minutes, you guys haven't said one thing. Okay, Jacob Granger, thank you, said amazing. And B-Dog, of course, thank you, sir. B-Dog, for being a chatter. My night is going good. Just got done cleaning. I'm making dinner right now. I'm making mixed vegetables, steak, mashed potatoes, gravy. I'm down to watch that. I play everything. Bubble Carol says hello. Ooh, we have another chatter. I asked about your rock, sir. You asked about my rock, sir? What did you ask about it? You haven't said anything in the last 12 minutes, bro. That was my point. I mean, I was in the middle of a conversation with a very good friend of mine. I don't know if you realize that. Is that when you asked about the rock, sir? When I was talking to my friend Robert? Everett, what's up? What smoke? Well, I just did a dab of, I don't even remember what this is. True Black? Snorting super male vitality. I can't do Alex Jones. I've got Steph Zamorano tomorrow. I might have to buy Cyberpunk game now. It's not cheap, mostly sold out in England. Really? Rob was awesome. I'm definitely going to check out his sites. Trickster. I wonder up to how many people. Yeah, man, it was a little while ago. Just wondering how the tuning is going. Dude, I'm still waiting. I'm fucking angry, man. I'm still waiting on that goddamn ECM, man. You know, I won't know until that fucking second ECM gets here, whether it's like a slipping transmission or something else. And I didn't want to waste my mechanic's time if it was the ECM. So this company that did the tuning for me, they're shipping me out another ECM. They've taken the goddamn sweet time to get it out to me, you know, and they're just very poor customer service. They don't fucking understand customer service, these motherfuckers. And, you know, I've got no tracking. I've got no information. I have no phone call. So I just wait until, hey Nick Brown, what's up, buddy? I just wait until this ECM gets here. Then I unplug my ECM, plug that one in, take it down the road, and see how it shifts. And if it goes, if it does that, then I know there's something wrong with my fucking ECM. Because my ECM goes, that's what third gear does in my ECM. Goes into fourth gear, going to fifth gear, going to sixth gear. I'm literally going 27 miles an hour, you know, in sixth gear, and I'm like, oh my god. So we get the ECM, and if these guys had shipped it out, if they had just shipped it and not dicked me around for fucking weeks, if they had just, hey, here's the goddamn $400 core charge. Ship me out the goddamn thing. Let me have that motherfucker. And find out why are you making me wait a goddamn month. You know, it's like I wait and I wait and I wait. I just want to be able to get in my goddamn Jeep, hit the accelerator, and have it go, bah, bah. And if I'm going up a hill and I'm like, bah, bah, I'm going up a hill, whoa, then it goes, whoa, bah. That shit needs a fucking downshift. You know, it needs to sense that there's that there is, what's the word I'm looking for? That there is force being applied towards the system. There is a force that I can't think of the name of the force that's being applied to the system. Torque. That there is a need for torque. And they need to fucking downshift. You gotta know when you're going up a hill and all of a sudden you're hitting the accelerator to the floor and there's a demand for torque and you're not delivering it, there's a problem. You know? Yes, Ronnie, torque. Yes, torque. 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 I need to just start practicing these movements before I even start pulling the. You know, I need to just get my muscles going. This is going to be good, man. I'm so excited Rob showed me these. How's my bezel? How is my bezel? My bezel. My bezel. Bezel. All right, so Zane, we did a bong rip for you. Nick Brown, I don't think I did. Nick Brown, right? Nick Brown. And then Robert came in. Karen, are you still here? Nick Brown, did I do a bong rip for you yet? I don't think I did. I'm smoking a joint in a bowl, says P-Dog. Fuck yeah, bro. You're fucking living life to the fullest. What's up, Nay? How's life? Barry Slavo. I have no voice left. I've been screaming the last few days. Out of control. I'm losing my mind. I mean, you guys, when I say that, I'm not joking. I'm really losing it. You know? I mean, luckily, you know, I'm okay with the dog. You know, I love the dog. I love being with the dog, and he just makes me feel so much better. But when I get on this show, man, and I'm screaming to the point that I can't stop, dude, I'm losing my goddamn mind. I might press some rosin soon. Not sure because I had to take the call. Oh, well, no, let me do one for you then, brother. No, then I didn't ask, as I would have asked, and you would have said. So this one's for you, Nick Brown. Cheers, brother. May I ask a question? I have some hash. Wanted to know, how do I extract the oil out of the 100-gram brick of cannabis? Well, there's all different kinds of ways, Mark. You know, you can squish it out with heat and pressure. You can use alcohol. You can use butane. You can keef it out. You can grind it in a coffee grinder. You can use ice. You know, it just depends. I would try squishing out the oil. I would try squishing it out with a rosin press, with a heated rosin press. Cheers, Nick. What are we calling this one? 420? Cheers. So, I did not know that girls had sexual fantasies about Santa Claus. But boy, oh boy, I think every little girl had sexual fantasies around Santa Claus. And you know what? Oh, come sit on Santa's lap, huh? It never even occurred to me. He comes down the chimney late at night for his milk and cookies Yeah. Huh? Santa wants a cookie? Let me tell you something. Boy, oh boy, am I a noob. Am I a fucking new human on planet Earth for not knowing that? But thank you, Twitter. Thanks, Twitter. Because if it wasn't for me being on Twitter, I wouldn't see every frigging girl fucking gushing over Santa Claus fantasies, sexual Santa Claus fantasies. Girls that I love and respect. Girls that it makes me happy that I've got a nice big white beard. Oh, yeah. Hey, would you like me to prove it to you? It's all on Twitter. Go to Twitter. Yeah. Yeah. And now are you ready? Are you ready for the fun? So there's no women. Look, guys. Hey, look, guys. All the women are real quiet all of a sudden. Huh, ladies? What's up, ladies? You got real quiet all of a sudden, didn't you, girls? You got real quiet all of a sudden, didn't you, ladies? Isn't that funny, guys? You guys notice that? Huh. Look. Ho, ho, ho. Go sit on Santa's lap and tell him what you want for Christmas. You know, I am just such a fucking... I'm so dumb for not seeing that. I should have known. And, Christianity's bad enough. Religion is bad enough. I should have seen that. Santa's wearing his fucking... Santa wears what? That little red thing? What's underneath? What's he wearing underneath that? Nothing, ladies, right? Oh, it's easy access for y'all. You like that. Way he commands those reindeer like stallions across the desert. Commanding his steeds. Oh, ladies, you're getting hot. I'm making you hot, lady. Look, not a single woman watching this is chiming in right now. I can't wait for the comments after this goes up on the internet. Ladies, I'm expecting all of you to comment on this in the future. Well, I don't mind being the last person on planet Earth to find out that Santa was every girl's sexual fantasy growing up because beard. Ladies, ho ho ho. Come sit on Santa's lap. Notice my brush? It's almost red. It's more like a coral color. The brush is more like a coral color, actually. You want to say it's pink? You could say it's pink. I don't mind. But really, it's coral. Okay? I don't mind if you say it's pink, though. At all. It doesn't bother me one bit. Brushing out my Santa whiskers. I just need to grow my mustache back. Ho ho ho, come sit on Santa's lap, ladies. Still, no ladies, not a single woman has chimed in. I think I nailed it. Nailed it. Hey, Have any of you guys seen my Santa Claus tweets today on Twitter? You guys should probably retweet those around. Maybe retweet those at Ronnie Placone and Graham Elwood, Jimmy Dore, Steph Zamorano. You know, I think I got a bit. I need to write it in. What do you want? Did you finish your food or do you want to go outside? Let me write this bit really fast. Hey, stop. Just get away from me. There, I just wrote my joke. Okay, well, let's see what my fucking cat wants. What do you want? Cat. What? What? You wanna go outside? Let's put some oil on that ear. Can we do that? Don't you have any shit fit? I'm just gonna put some oil on his ear really fast. I've got some coconut oil that I keep right here. He's so good, he doesn't mind me doing this at all. What you did, just scratching. I need to do this as often as possible. This seems to be the only thing that's really helping. So I want you guys to please consider going to forcethevote.org. Please consider doing that and signing the petition to get you guys some Medicare for all. So important. You know, it's probably the only time that you guys are ever going to have to voice your opinions right now about this, and then the issue could be gone forever. You might not ever have Medicare for all. Maybe that's why you guys aren't going to forcethevote.org, because you actually believe that one day you're going to actually have it. Don't kid yourselves, man. With people like AOC just now getting into power and having the rest of their young lives ahead of them, you have no chance. You know? Bernie Sanders is going to be dead soon. You won't have any voices. And everybody that's pretending to be a progressive right now, they're all lying just to get into office so they can become the next Nancy Pelosi or Mitch McConnell or Chuck Schumer or Donald Trump or Joe Biden or Kamala Harris. It doesn't matter. very sorry. Okay? I think it's leaking down into his ear. Yeah, that's. Let's see. Oh, wow. That was really dirty. Huh? That was really dirty, buddy. I didn't like that. Ugh. I'm sorry, buddy. Ugh. Gotta put that on, though, man. You'll be better in a few minutes. How you doing, bud? How you doing? You okay? You wanna go outside? Gotta go down to the mail and check and see if that LC DCM has arrived. Electronic control module. It's a module. My finger, the cut still doesn't hurt. Good. I'm getting a nerve fucking electric shock feeling in my shoulder, in my neck. Actually, that kind of sucks. Fuck, dude. So, I'm gonna go. You guys, thanks for watching the show. Check out my friend Ron Placone, ronplacone.com, lucyandron.com, and he's also on a YouTube channel. It's Ron Placone, and you can tweet him articles at Ron Placone on Twitter, and he'll read them out on his show. He's also on Facebook and Instagram at Ron Placone. Let him know I sent you. He's a big supporter of the triage oil, and I really appreciate what he does for us. I hope you guys choose to go over and watch him. Bye, guys.